Time for some tail care.
Well, we're back, and I want to apologize for yesterday. Yesterday's stream, and it being cut so short. Yeah, my game and my internet both kind of crashed out yesterday, so I wasn't able to get things back up and running. So I had to end up ending the stream a little earlier than what I would have liked. Speaking of which, hold on, let me do something real quick. See if I get anything good from this. Ooh, 3 A's. I mean, I'll take that. I can always use more upgrades for my bang boos. Anyway. So, we're gonna finish up Nekomata's story quest, because I know I started Nekomata's story quest. I want to finish that, and then I want to start Lighter's story quest. Or character quest. And that is the plan. We're gonna finish this story quest, Nekomata's story quest, and then we're gonna start Lighter's story quest. It's gonna be the plan for today's stream. Hopefully, my game and my internet does not decide to just crash out on me again today, because that would kind of suck. But anyway. We're discussing tactics. You can see the situation has become clearer. Never expected this to be the culprit. Rumors, laying down bait and luring in the enemy. Oh, talking about the random stray cat just on the top of the garbage dumpster. Also, I will say, we do have double rewards, and they've amassed a substantial fortune for materials and stuff like that. I might have to do that. I might have to deal with that.
No precinct in any jurisdiction has been able to pin them down because they roam around.
It's so hard to build characters in this game. I need to start paying attention when it comes to double rewards for this game, because it is so freaking hard to build characters. Honestly, if they made it easier to build characters, and not so much of a grind to build characters in this game, I'd probably play a lot more. I love everything about this game. It's just, it takes a ridiculously long amount of time to fucking build characters.
So here's what I'm thinking. First of all, we put out the word on Internaut that there's a large commission to recover ether resources. The commission which you and the proxy got involved with last time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're helping somebody with public safety. I forgot. That's what we were doing.
Then,
It's been a
we
minute.
use ether resources from our evidence room as bait and set a trap by placing them in the hollow. Finally, we wait for the gangsters to take the bait and then apprehend them all inside the hollow.
Sounds pretty solid.
Well, then we officially adopt this as our battle plan.
Oh, well done then. It seems like you have a real talent for
It's just 11th Precinct also wants in, and I've been promoted to head up the joint operation.
Why did you say just? You're starting to make me nervous.
You see, only the 11th Precinct has access to the ether resources and evidence. I'm about to go undercover into the hollow to set up the trap with 2 strangers from the General Affairs Department who I've never even met before. And my weakness will be exposed the second we run into any ethereals, and they won't exactly help me hide it. And then once my boss hears about it, I'm betting once again I'll...
So what? It's not like I can go meet them in your place. Cry and beg all you want. But I'm not gonna do anything that...
Of course. I'd never dream of getting you to do such a thing, Miss Nekomata. As a case consultant, I just need you to take care of any ethereals along the way, so we can safely lay our bait.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Hold on, Alright, let's continue.
Case consultant? Sounds more like a bodyguard.
I mean, technically, that's pretty much what we are, because this guy's way too nervous and scared anytime he's even remotely near ethereals, so not really much we can do.
Not at all. Think of it as being temporary, unofficial personnel for public security. I've already filled in everyone back at the precinct about the case consultant who will be helping out with the operation.
Also, random tangent. Why are we risking so much to help public safety? Don't they hate proxies and hollow raiders?
It's really stressful working on an operation alongside this many officers.
Yeah, aren't we
Helping.
technically a criminal, so to speak? So it's like, why are we getting so close and so involved with public safety if they do not like hollow raiders or proxies?
Please don't say that. What if we use remote comms to keep in touch, and you can help me from a little further away?
If that's an option. By the way, this case consultant thing, is there anything else I need to know about?
As you're effectively temporary unofficial personnel for public security, you'll need to comply with basically the same rules that current officers do. You'll be fine. You just need to memorize this simple 476-page new officer training manual.
That's a pretty big manual.
I know what to do, so just leave everything to me.
Yeah, I might have to bend the rules a little bit. Right. It's not like I have time to go sit there and read through 400 and basically 80-something pages of rules.
So that's what happened when I met Ollie just now.
Time is of the essence here. I was close, around roughly 400. I said like roughly 480.
Nekomata, correct me if I'm...
Of course not. Who'd want to learn how to be a public security officer by reading? All I have to do is work with the officers from public security. It's no big deal. I'll just brush up on a few things beforehand. There's still some time before Ollie's mission, so I'll go study nearby and give you a buzz when it's time to go.
Alright then.
Oh, she's gone.
Yep, cramming session it is. I'm just gonna cram. I'm not gonna bother reading and memorizing everything. I'm just gonna cram it all before we go into the mission.
She said she was going to study somewhere nearby. How does Nekomata plan to study exactly?
You mean cram, not study. There's a difference. There's a difference between actually studying, and just cramming everything all in one sitting before a final exam.
Why don't you go find out, Wise? That way, you'll be more confident going into the hollow with her.
Yeah, there is a very big difference. Also, let me check the store thing real quick. Also, as much as I do like lighter, I don't think I'm gonna pull for lighter. If I'm being honest. I mean, he looks cool, but I don't know. Like, I've only got like a day left, and I haven't been playing this game, so I'm probably not gonna be getting any. Also, I haven't been doing the events either. I probably should be doing the events, if I'm being fair. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't know if I want to get pulled for lighter or not. It's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Let us continue. Honestly, I might pull full. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try him. I might have to play his character demo, to be honest. So I don't really pay attention to spoilers or anything for this game when it comes to the previews and stuff like that. I try not to watch the dev streams too much. Kind of like experiencing everything firsthand. That makes sense. Got more rewards, which I will gladly take. I'm still gonna grab the coffee.
On a lazy afternoon. Want some?
Grab the coffee real quick. Gladly take that 80 battery.
But a calm and relaxed mindset.
Touch me too.
That's not what I wanted.
No.
Keep clicking the wrong damn button. Anyway. Let's talk to Nakamata and get this going. I mean, so you're just listening basically to how public safety people conduct themselves? That's your idea of studying, or I guess technically cramming, I guess. Again, cramming and studying are two very different things. I never was much of a test person either. Like, growing up, I fucking hate tests. They suck. Let me get down to Earth. Recommended quarters to review. Please keep an eye on the unconscious driver. So just talk while working. I mean, yeah. Not at all what you thought it was it? Keep hitting the wrong button to sprint. Okay, so you think they're public safety officers in disguise. Alright then. You say so. They also close lots of cases. They really know how to get a job done. Okay. It's true, certain at the same time, and he might get promoted to Janus quarters soon. I'm stuck here. Hey, didn't you guys solve a big case last month? There's an inter-district arrest. The case belonged to the 8th precinct, and we didn't even get to interrogate the suspects before they were taken away. It ended up having nothing to do with us. See what I mean, though? Like, I like Hoyoverse, but I feel like here lately we've been getting way too much, like, just yap, basically. Yap dialogue between, like, all of these characters. And it just really kills the mood, it kills the motivation, but... Again, I don't mind all of this back and forth and stuff, and all of the dialogue and talking and all that stuff, but if it's not voice acted, it's like, who cares? A lot of people will skip non-voice acted dialogue for that very reason. Like, the VAs behind these characters really sort of put everything together, pull everything together, and actually make the story feel like it's actually decent. Or it's like, when you're just reading, like, walls and walls of text, it's just so boring, you just feel like you're being put to sleep. This is why I say, like, VAs, especially here lately with everything that's going on, like, super underappreciated, because they really do help breathe a lot of life into these stories. If I'm being honest. And make the dialogue, like, just the non-stop dialogue, or like these big exposition dumps and everything, just a lot better. Because you get sort of the personality behind it, I guess. If that makes sense. Or maybe that's just me. I don't mind getting, like, all this exposition, but it's like, I just get put to sleep. I just get put to sleep. Sorry. Notification on my phone. Had to check and see if it was anybody important. Anything important. It was not. Anyone who's experienced life out in the streets knows that if you want to understand someone, you need to know how they truly live and think. I mean, that's... See, I'm one of those people, like, growing up that was always kind of, like, just kind of super, kind of, like, late, like, just kind of kept to myself and always kind of had, like, an outwards looking in perspective. Like, I always would just kind of sit back and just kind of listen and just kind of see what everybody was talking about and everything. Just kind of... I was able to read situations kind of like this a lot. I never really got super involved in a lot of things unless it directly, I guess, pertained to me. Unless people were, like, directly asking to speak to me or whatever, I really didn't. I really wasn't much of a conversationalist. I tend to keep to myself. Tend to keep to myself really a lot growing up through school and all that stuff, which is really good because, you know, being able to speak in a conversation is important, but being able to actually listen and actually follow and understand what's going on in the conversation is kind of important too. But again, just my own personal experience, but maybe that's just me. Who knows? I just feel like, yeah, like, knowing how to conduct yourself and speak in a conversation is important, but you also have to kind of being able to actually keep up and actually pay attention to what's going on in a conversation too, otherwise you just end up completely lost. Hopefully that makes sense. Like, hopefully that makes sense, and you kind of understand that, but... Actually, before we do that... Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, I guess she didn't need to talk to me.
Time for some tail care. Officer 1 needs standing by. Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. Good choice. Touch my Need ready for combat.
We'll use Nicole and Ambi. We haven't used them in a bit. I will say, like, I may not personally be pulling for Lighter, but I hope his banner sales actually do decent, because I know a lot of people do like the really strong, sort of manly, masculine characters and stuff like that, and we don't really get a lot of them in gacha games, so hopefully those people that actually enjoy the like, male characters and stuff like that, you know, actually get more in the future, because...
That's great! So, if anything happens, I'll request
I know
your
there's
immediate support
a lot of
comms.
people that want more male characters in gacha games, but we just don't get too many of them.
Be quick about it instead of exercising your lung capacity.
I'll try my best to hold it in. After all, the other officers of the 11th Precinct will be with me.
I hear footsteps. Sounds like the other officers have arrived on your end. Good.
Hey, but I...
Master, 2 young humans have been detected near you.
Hey, Holly.
That's impossible. I know I sent the correct meetup coordinates to the 11th Precinct.
Uh-oh. Is this an ambush?
The chat history.
Is this an ambush? Is this a trap? Did we walk into a trap?
got your coordinates instead.
I was just about to ask you that.
Get out of there before they see you. They won't be able to keep up with you.
I haven't done anything wrong. Why should I have to run?
The operation. I'll just go back in any case. I'll take full responsibility.
Ollie can be quite stubborn.
Quit complaining, Wise. If we don't make a plan soon, we're gonna be out of time.
Don't worry, Proxy. I'll handle this. Looks like I'll have to show. Consider this a free
The rendezvous point should be close.
Is that a girl over there?
Hey, are you two from the next precinct? Codename Operation Watch and Wait. I'm Ollie from Team 4.
Oh wow, using Ollie's
Yes,
name.
ma'am. I'm Delaney from General Affairs at the... We humbly apologize if we caused any of... We'll cooperate in full and carry out all orders to...
You don't have to be so formal. And without 11 precinct support, we could never carry...
I didn't think you'd be so young, Officer Ollie. Or so. When I heard the name Ollie, I imagined an old guy in a stained tan suit with head...
This guy has...
I'm sorry, ma'am. Huggins is just like that. And what were you just saying about being specific?
Oh, what I mean is, everyone's here now, so let's hurry.
Roger. We've already marked out several alternative coordinates.
Alright then, that was quick.
We fooled them.
Yep, just casually almost throw Ollie under the bus. No big
Don't
deal.
relax just yet, Ollie. That was just the beginning. They're gonna have more questions along the way. The real test isn't like just getting started.
Yeah, so this might end up backfiring and getting both Ollie and Nakamata into massive amounts of trouble, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Keep an eye on things. If I need info from you, be ready to tell me quickly.
Right.
Officer, we've already marked 3 deployment points. This is the first location. This is the second. And this is the final one.
Very well. We'll go investigate as per usual. Hollows are unpredictable. Stay close to me. Watch your step. Avoid the ethereals.
We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the bait now.
Wait. I hear something strange.
How come there are so many ethereals here?
Uh-oh. Ollie, what did you do? What did you do? Did you freak out? And cause problems again? Oh well. Alright. Let's do this.
I'm over here! Here's the best!
Nah. Nope. I took a little damage there, but that's alright.
Nicole. Just leave it to me. Elsie. Moving up.
Time to sharpen my claws!
Confirmed. This won't hurt much. And opening. Thunder.
on!
You're weak spot!
Nah. Definitely tell I'm just a little bit rusty on this with my timing. Tell I played this one the least
But they're dealt with.
out of the two. Between this and Star Rail, I can tell I played this one the
You
least.
sure took them all out quickly, Ollie. I barely had a chance to react.
I mean, Cats are pretty quick. They do the reflexes are sharp.
Yeah, no wonder your average combat scores at the 12th precinct were higher than ours last month. Turns out it's all because of—
Come on, you're all exaggerating. Rolling up on band combat scores are really only for internal use anyway. They're worth nada in the real world. Your precinct's high rate of closing cases? Now that's the real achievement.
Yeah? Didn't I hear you all cracked a whopper of a case a little while back, though?
You're probably thinking of those inter-district raids carried out by the 14th precinct, right? Ah, we can't take any credit for that.
Ah, I see. That's a real shame.
Yeah, Ollie's gonna have some explaining to do after this.
Right? If we don't catch these gangsters and their ether loot, then I don't know what I'm gonna write in my annual report this year.
Wow, even an elite officer like yourself has to worry about writing reports.
I mean,
I
yeah,
feel like
reports
you're one of us
are
now.
definitely a part of it. Anyway.
It's much harder being a desk jockey than catching criminals in the hollows. But the word limit for reports this year has been reduced, thanks to all the spam your precinct put out last time.
That was actually Huggins over here. In his report, he wrote out 20 times. Being a public security officer is the greatest job in the whole world. Becoming a better officer is my core, meaning...
Delini, you swore you'd never tell anyone about that. Anyway, it's better than what you wrote. If you can't afford to raise my salary, I hope you raise my pension by 20%.
This is hilarious. I'm getting a laugh out of this. Alright.
But that's what I really thought.
Really thought.
Yep.
Huh. I never expected Miss Nekomata to know so much about our inner precinct gossip. It's like I didn't even need to come along at all.
Well, I mean, technically she did have like a massive, basically cram session before this mission started, so...
Is that a good thing? Why you getting all so...
Huh? Officer Ollie, what's that about pity?
I meant, there's nowhere good to place those ether resources here. And that's...
Ah, you're right. Let's push on and check out our next option then.
Alright, on to option number 2.
Shouldn't deploy here. It's too dangerous.
Next,
let's
let's
go.
go over there.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yep, heal up, thank you. I needed that. Point number 2.
The space here seems pretty unstable. We've reached the deployment point. Setting up the big now.
Huh?
Master, a hollow shift has just occurred. You are now in a...
Great. A hollow shift wasn't part of our plan.
Don't panic, that's normal. I've dealt with it.
Why does it feel so familiar here?
There may be something worth investigating over there.
Master, we...
Alright. Oh. Down, right. Up. Down, right. Up, down. Down. Down.
Why does it feel so familiar
Oh,
here?
did I mess it up? I messed it up.
There may be something worth investigating
I
over
messed it
there.
up. I messed it up. Of course I did. Down, right, up, down, right? Down. Okay, let me watch this again. Just cause... So down. Right. Up. Down. Yeah, down, right, up, down. Okay. Down, right, up, down.
It's the exit!
Okay, I guess I did mess it up the first time. Alright. Well, that was easy. That was easier than the last fight that I kind of fumbled on.
I thought one of the first 2 locations would surely be suitable. Lucky we didn't spend too much time on them.
Oh, it's so nice to have such an elite on the team.
I mean, yeah, you probably won't find anyone much better, I guess.
Officer Ollie, you've achieved incredible success at such a young age. Could you tell us which school you graduate?
Which school?
Oh, right. This is me. Argyle's campus.
Yeah, it was our...
Hey, isn't that the school where tuition is free?
Huggins, watch your mouth! Sorry, Officer Ollie. Huggins didn't mean anything bad about your old school. It's just, you're so skilled, we thought you must be from an elite academy.
So, which year did you graduate?
Oh, that's me again. Class of
45.
Huh? 45? Wasn't that years ago? The graduates from that class must be nearly...
Yeah, but, ma'am, you don't even...
You could just say you joined school a bit late. Started school a bit later.
Ollie, now's not the time to go.
I just...
Hang on. Officer Ollie, could it be... A child prodigy who skipped grades to get into the academy super early for her age?
Huh? I was actually an orphan. My foster mom was always so kind.
Wow.
I see. So you're the oldest.
Nice save. Nice save.
Siblings.
Nice save.
Lived in a tiny house at the mercy. As the oldest kid, you'd see.
Wow, sounds like an old...
That's why.
Soap opera.
Keep costs down at home. You...
Actually, you...
But lots of company-affiliated schools have free enrollment too.
Why'd you decide to become a public security officer?
Well, before... But even with all that, someone still stood up for me. It might have been unintentional, but for me it was like...
Oh, talking about Nicole and the cunning hairs,
so
yeah.
I also wanted to protect something with...
I understand. No wonder you're in charge of this operation at such a young age. I only became an officer to show off to the ladies. I'm just a piece of dirt compared to you.
Wow. Really? Really?
After hearing about your past, I realize I really don't have any dreams of my own.
Damn, that's even worse.
For its pension perks.
It's even worse.
Don't be like that. I think it's good to have dreams, Besides, our reasoning for joining the Force might be different. But aren't we all fighting to protect this city?
Wow, Officer Ollie. You're so kind. I'll have to redouble my efforts.
Sorry, ma'am. Huggins gets emotional easily. Don't mind him. Let's push on and check out the next location.
Alright, next location we go.
This area is prone to spatial displacement. Not a good spot. Let's head to another deployment point.
Another hollow data, thank you.
Master.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our ether resource trap has been set.
It's already been 40 minutes already. Oh, yeah.
Great work. So it's done.
Really? You obviously had no issues with it, Miss Nekomata.
No, she struggled there a little bit. She almost didn't save it.
And what's more, the thing you said just now about using your hands to protect something. It was if I didn't know you were just pretending to be me, I might have been moved to tears.
Wanna know why your acting skills were so bad before?
Why?
It's because the key to a good disguise is to never completely make everything up. You need real experience, or else they'll see through you. Your words will lack conviction. You have to understand the character you're playing. Adding a hint of real life experience works best. Balancing truth and fiction.
So that's it. No wonder your story was so touching.
Hey, don't just assume other people's experiences. I said add a hint anyway. If you hadn't messed up giving up the info, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble.
I'm so... Hang on. I think I hear something nearby.
Warning. Large numbers of ethereals are converging near the client's location.
Uh-oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Hypothesis.
Well, let's go
This
save
area
Ollie.
experiences spatial anomalies that teleport in ethereals from other...
What? Now I'll come up with something. As long as he can help them off.
What do you mean by come up with something?
That's... The key to this whole watch-you-made operation revolves around whether or not these gangsters actually take the ether bait we've laid out for them. That's why I think, before we withdraw, we should...
Ah, I see. Drawing on such rich experience...
It's just... You've helped me out so much today running around these hollows. And now...
No, really, it's nothing. Guaranteeing safe operations is what public...
It sure is. I have the greatest respect for you, Officer Ollie, so just give us the order.
Alright, here's what we'll do. We're gonna split into 2 groups and search for signs of anything suspicious nearby.
Yes, ma'am.
I want the left side.
Fine. I'll take the right.
Proxy, we have to go rescue Ollie. These are definitely Ollie's footprints.
Take that. Alright. Let's go save Ollie. Ugh.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. This doesn't look great. I hope he can hang in there. Do you really think some wimpy ethereals can stop me? That's fine. Whispers are tingling. Ollie must be close. These ethereals are never eating. Let me give you a little treat. Like this! Over here! Always up ahead!
Alright. Ollie, you good?
Ollie! Hey, Ollie!
Miss Nakamata! Oh no. If you're here, does that mean the entire...
It hasn't failed. I managed to think up a way. I'm completely exhausted. You know, you better take responsibility for turning a simple operation into such a mess. If you can't crack the case and get our commission fee, I'll never let you off the hook.
Wow, okay, just make him even more of a nervous wreck than he already was.
Ollie seems a...
You're not... It's because I can't stop wondering. Has teaming up with you all, or rather my idea of receiving a commendation, been unrealistic? Watching how you handled things over the course of the operation today left me thinking. You can easily deal with anything that gets thrown at you, but I've only caused you trouble. I got the meeting place wrong, I can't even protect myself from ethereals, and I can't even provide you with the right intel when you need it.
Hey, Ollie! That's enough grumbling for now, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry I kinda laid into you a little too hard there at the moment.
Nobody can easily handle every single thing that gets thrown at them. Didn't I tell you before? I almost ended up losing my life for nothing thanks to one bad guy. I wasn't lying about that. So there's actually lots of things I can't do. There are traces of ethereals all around you, Ollie. You must have wiped them out in a panic, right?
Really? I didn't even...
Ollie, you were the one who came up with using Internet against these gangsters. You were the one leading this operation, and you were the one who took down these ethereals just now. Who kept yourself alive until we got here.
Yeah, you gotta give yourself a little more credit sometimes.
Don't you get it? You're nowhere. Stop being so hard on yourself. And turn your personal experience and your personality into your very own... Huh? It's a... Yes, this is Ollie. What?
Ma'am, your intuition and foresight are true.
Huh?
Ma'am, not long after we split up, we spotted this sneaky figure around the setup point. So we apprehended him and me. This kid was dressed up like a gangster. He might have something to do with the gang we're looking...
Where are you right now? We'll head to you immediately, and we can go to the 12th...
What? Go, Delaney? Huggins... Wait a sec. I'm really far away from you right now. Why don't you take him back to the 11th precinct?
That, it wouldn't be proper.
It's totally fine. You two apprehended the suspect, so the credit's all yours. You should take him back to the 11th precinct. Go on now, quickly! I've just taken on another assignment. I'll be watching closely as to how your interrogation goes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Great work.
Yep, there you go. That solves that problem.
That's weird. I only mentioned it offhand. I never thought they'd actually catch a criminal. If you go back with them to their precinct, Ollie, it'll blow our cover. So we have to give them credit for this arrest. But I'm a little anxious about the outcome of the interrogation. So, dust yourself off and hurry back to your precinct. Contact me the moment you hear any...
Okay, you got...
I feel like Ollie's gonna somehow mess this up, but we'll see.
Proxy, Ollie's already headed off. Let's call it a day as well. I'm so tired. Forgive me for not taking EOS back.
Yeah, we'll see. She's a good teacher.
Hey, come on. What are you saying? I mean, we've put in a lot of work today. If we leave him now, we'd be throwing away our investment. How can I put this? Whenever I used to see a public security officer, you've also been running around all day, Proxy. I bet we'll be getting a message from Ollie sometime soon. Let's get some rest for now. I'll contact you if I hear anything.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue. This should be the last part, I think.
Miss Nekomata, 11th Precinct has sent over the results of their that sneaky dude they found lurking around the hollows is actually from the gang work. He's already flipped. He told us how they sent him out to snoop around because they'd heard about and were interested in our bait.
Oh? And under what circumstances did he give up this information?
Huh?
Of course! If he keeps silent, then there's definitely a connection. But if he gets suddenly angry, then perhaps you misread the situation. Or if he keeps saying, I can't say, it means there are conditions you have to meet before he'll— A gang member capable of hollow exploration like this is certainly no amateur. If he won't spill everything out of desperation, you should be very skeptical about—
You're so— But the interrogation was carried out by the 11th Precinct, so we only have access to the written report. There's no way of knowing the specifics of the intent, and there's something else that's troublesome. If this guy doesn't report back to his gang, it might expose our— So, to avoid that possibility, the precinct decided to immediately use him in a sting to catch the rest of his gang. They asked him to leak info to his gang, saying that the ether resources are legit, and the gangs decided to make a move on it.
Meow. Something about this operation still seems fishy to me. I'll just have to bite my tail and go with the flow for now. That's everything that happened.
Okay, so you think we're being set up by them, and not the other way around. Okay.
According to that gang member, the gang tends to use a pretty large group for the robbery. There's a small team of 3 to 4 individuals assigned to handle the transportation and disposal of the stolen goods once the job is done. Ollie's mission this time is to lead a small team along with a defected gang member and capture those involved in fencing the stolen goods. They'll head to the Hollow in a little while to carry out the mission.
You don't seem convinced, Nekomata.
If the gangster's confession was true, then everything— But, and maybe it's because I grew up in a street gang myself, something tells me we should find out more about that guy first. Since the precinct has already drawn up a plan to capture them, though, neither we nor Ollie have a choice in the matter. I've already talked to him. This time, we're gonna follow him at a distance and play things by ear.
Okay.
If our help with anything, he'll find a way to message us in secret.
I mean, yeah, we don't exactly want our cover to be blown.
Time for some tail care. Ready for only.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Let's take a break.
Touch my tail.
Is it
me?
I'm
We fighting?
Take me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Reporting in, Officer Ollie. Our team and the main... Roger that.
All right, Alberto.
Yes, sir. Hello? Yeah, boss, it's me.
Alberto, glad you still remember who's boss. My patience was seconds away from wearing thin after not hearing from you in so...
Sorry, boss. I had a problem with my carrot, and only just got it fixed. But it's...
You better not mess this up. I've got the location that you sent over. Is it the right...
Don't worry, I got the scoop when I was out gathering intel last time.
Alright, we're gonna get the goods now. You go meet up with the vehicles.
I did everything you said.
Okay. Next, you'll take us to the ones responsible for selling the stolen goods?
Yeah, this feels way too easy. This feels way too easy. I could definitely see there being some kind of catch.
In reaching his destination. I have updated your system. Please make sure that the path you take with Ollie is unobstructed. Detected an electrical switch that controls the door. I've marked the location of the switch in your system.
It's open! Your virtual assistant is useful after all. Ethereals! This isn't good. We can close the door with that button over there, so Ollie will know he should switch paths.
Miss Nikomata, your help from afar is invaluable.
No worries, just keep going. Leave the rest to me.
Alright. Switch some ethereals. I haven't used Piper in a bit, so why not use Piper? And Caesar. Because I was planning on building a team with Piper, Caesar, and Lucy anyway, so I was like, I do need to use these characters a little more. Ow. Alright.
I'm hearing interference on the comms device. Don't stray too far away. How far from the stolen goods are we?
There is a shortcut, but I'm not sure if it seems like we're good to go.
Uh-oh.
Looks like someone's sneaking up behind Ollie and company.
Alright, another fight. Let's go.
Take it easy.
Where you look?
Nope. Messed up the EX there, but...
Weird. Why are there bandits here? What happened? Where did they go?
What if I do? Uh-oh.
Shifting. Gang set us up. We fell into their trap.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was a little too easy.
What's going on? This isn't good. We're... Everyone, just calm down and get ready to...
Don't you think it's a little...
Boss, we rounded up the officers, except for the one leading.
So... this is...
Of course it's a trap. Never thought the hunter would become the...
You...
We're a gang making a living stealing ether resources. We always know where the grass is greener. Killer job like that pops up on internet? You better believe it. If you ask me, your mistake was being way too eager to get what you want. And trusting the word of a gang. Anyway, we'd be rude not to accept such a fine gift from public.
What are you...
Already
Alright, Captain. It's time for you to take the stage. Call up your main force and come up with a reason for them to withdraw from the
What?
No. Do you help us get this batch of ether resources, and I'll let you live? Or would you rather wait here with these officers, waiting...
Ethereals! No.
Hey, boss! I think Ether... Captain, call up your guys right now. The boss...
No,
Huh?
I don't want to be eaten by an ethereal, but I don't want to lose my... If I help you contact the main force, I'll be fired, and my...
So what you're saying is, it's better to just end everything here.
No, What? What I'm saying is, I know another way to get the etheric resources without having to involve the other officers.
Huh. Is that a fact? Sure you're not...
Of course not. Please, I'm an orphan, and I thought becoming a public security officer would mean having a decent job. But after all these years in the department, I've mostly just been sitting on the sidelines.
Okay, he's putting what Nekomata told him into practice. Okay.
I'm not that young anymore. And this operation might be the last chance I ever get. As long as the department doesn't know I'm responsible, the blame won't fall on me, even if the ether resources...
How surprising. The kid really does have some will to live.
Yep, we gotta bail him out. We gotta bail him out.
He smelled fishy. He was all set up. The gangsters tricked Ollie.
Well, it's already happened. So all we can do now is adapt and respond.
Yep. Let's adapt and go save Ollie.
But what do you two think about what Ollie just...
I think...
Yeah, I remember. Back when we first met Ollie, he was terrified. But he still didn't reveal he was actually a public...
Yeah, like she said. He may be unreliable, but he's got more back. And did his speech to the gangster boss sound familiar?
He's a bright guy. He's definitely planning something. Let's follow...
Yep. Let's go bail him out.
Come with me. Over there.
So well behaved. Keep an eye on the area for me.
Where's Ollie taking the gang members? Proxy...
Alright. Let's fight. Yay. Alright, let's go. Let's get this over with. Come on. That will never get old.
Heads up! Take it easy. Kick into gear. Ambush.
Okay, that was a weird angle to end that on, just mid-flight. Like that, but okay. Alright, let's go catch up to Ollie and help him out.
Is Ollie trying to tell us to use the switch?
Block their out? Or are we leading them somewhere?
Okay, we're here.
Alright, Ollie, let's go. Let's see what you got.
Hey, what is this place? This seems...
Please, just hear me. When I was out here earlier, laying out the resources, I discovered this weird spatial displacement phenomenon nearby, happening...
Are you saying all we have to do is just wait here, and a spatial displacement will bring etheric resources to us from... who...
Yes, just a little bit longer, and a miracle...
Huh? What's the matter?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's that sound?
Uh-oh, it's an ethereal.
There's so many.
He was doing his best to keep his cool and trying to hold it together. Keep him freaking out.
Wally took those games.
Looks like he wants the ethereals to weaken the gangsters.
We shouldn't let his efforts go to waste. Come on.
Yep. Let's have the ethereals do most of the work.
Gang members won't let him go. Let's hurry up.
Yep. Let's go. He's like, oh, you thought you had me trapped. Well, now who is the one that is trapped?
We finally...
Where'd that sneaky little cop get to, Alberto? How dare he try this kind of stunt on me?
He's over here. Come here.
I took you for a jittery coward before. You led us to that horde of ethereals hoping they'd take us out. Bet you never thought a bunch of gangsters like us could take them all out, huh?
Not exactly. I just needed to soften you up for the real fight.
No. I actually thought of that, but I...
What do you mean?
What he means is, now I can take you out. Huh? You guys want to try me too?
Dirty tricks!
Don't blame me if you get hurt. Over here! Don't go...
I won't budge!
Yep, we'll hit him with an ultimate, because why not?
He's heading that way! Run him down!
Hit him with a Caesar ult, because why not?
That all you got? Let's get him! Finally stopped? I'll try my claws!
Nope. You thought you were gonna hit me. Nope, you thought. Ooh, cutscene?
How much longer are you gonna bug me?
Until you all surrendered, of course.
Dream on!
Molotovs.
He's just one girl. Take her out.
Watch out! Get him!
Okay, that was fun. That was hilarious. Lighting them on fire with their own cocktails like that. How about no? How about no?
She's just some lousy cat.
Wrong again.
Would you care to say that one more time?
You stupid cat!
Okay, this is absolutely hilarious.
I could tickle you out.
She was just straight up trolling the entire group.
Proxy, you really came.
Ollie, pull yourself.
Yeah, I know I'm.
Those gangsters
That was hilarious.
pieces, but you're still
I like Nekomato a little bit more now because of that. She just straight up trolled the enemy. I was like, oh, you think just because it's just little old me, you can just take me out that easily? Yeah, think again.
But anyway, you did a pretty good job just now, Ollie.
Trolled on him and everything else. It's like, hey.
That's right. If you hadn't thought so quickly to use the ethereals to weaken them, Nekomata might not have been enough to take them out.
Yeah, fair enough. They were pretty worn out.
Well, now that I think about it, that really was kind of... My mind just about went blank once I realized we've been double-crossed. And I don't know why, but... I suddenly turn your personal experience and your
So, you figured out the way I do things, and tricked those gangsters the same way I would've? And thanks to your quick thinking, your lies went a whole lot more...
It's because what I said...
Yeah?
Well, didn't you tell me that it's best to mix in some of your own personal experience if you want to get someone to believe your lie? Well, I was the oldest kid at the orphanage, and I really did have to more or less raise a whole load of siblings, all unrelated to me. The reason I chose Argyle's was because of the free tuition, due to family finance.
If your finances were so bad, why didn't you go to a company? I have heard lots of company-run schools offer scholarships. And with your
Yeah, that's what they were talking about earlier.
you probably would have gotten some more lucrative job offers once you graduated.
Some orphans who get out into the real world feel shackled by self-doubt or the distressing memories of their early years, and they happen to find themselves on a path irreversibly in pursuit of money and survival. Of course, I don't mean to say anything bad about people like that. After all, it is what it is. But as an older brother, I never want to see my younger siblings like that. I wanted to become a public security officer so I could stand with my head held high and tell them we can all become amazing people. But I'm no role model.
I've done nothing really after all these
Actually, you have. You've done quite a lot. This right here proves that.
No wonder you were so intent on getting some recognition before. But I think your wish just might...
Huh?
Good role models aren't defined by the accommodations they're awarded, but by the actions they take. You showed ingenuity and bravery during the mission.
Yeah.
Preventing public security from losing those ether resources. Are those not the actions of a... Sure did. So keep your head up high. Your brothers and sisters. Anyway, everything's settled for now. So, we'll leave the rest of it to you, public security.
A happy and successful
I don't know if I'll get a bonus.
Yeah, Ollie did great.
Both your fees as soon as I get back to the precinct.
I'm sure you'll get your bonus. But...
Huh?
I said you don't have to pay me! Just take your bonus and buy those kids something nice. Kids who grew up with nothing cherish whatever gifts they're given. This is just... It's just what I found. In my
In that case, let's split the remainder. But Ollie, we have a condition. Remember what you said today, and keep being a good role model for...
Yeah! And if I ever catch even a sniff that you've gone crooked, then you can bet I'll be the first one after you.
Thanks so much! I promise. I'll definitely...
Yeah, so I'm just gonna basically split my half with Komata. Cool. I mean, you can't just take Ollie's entire bonus after that, man. And I believe that was it. Hopefully that was it.
Taxi!
Tell me you've come here for something besides...
No way. I just came by today to bring you some fresh...
Fish, why?
The fresh smell of a new...
Don't be so suspicious, you two. They're from...
Ollie sent this? Isn't he a public security officer?
After he was told he'd be getting his bonus, he said he went back to the orphanage last weekend. He went ahead and told them all the presents were for me, so all the kids went out fishing with him to say thanks.
Wow, isn't that fantastic? Fish is your favorite.
Well, yeah, but don't stereotype us sirens. Sometimes we want a little variety. Something nicer. Anyway, I've got
The steak or crab legs.
so I want to share some with you. Take half of it. Ambi, you... What are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Ambi's here to scold
I'm
you.
just returning a tape. Ah, proxies.
Maybe not. Maybe she's not here to scold you.
One of Nekomata's friends gave them...
Hey, Ambi, what do you mean by...
Nothing. It's just a little surprising you have friends who give you gifts. Not like the rest of us can...
Well, of course I do. Because I'm definitely... Enough to call me a role model for the cunning hit.
Yeah, the very role model.
Huh? You...
So?
It's not... Why do I feel like all this was a waste of time?
I'm going back to the Cunning Hairs now, Nekomata. You coming?
Okay. We'll be going then, Phaethon.
Well, all things considered, the commission ended pretty... How about fish for dinner tonight?
Okay, fish for dinner it is. Well, that was the entire story. Before we do that, before we actually start his story, I actually do want to do the trial. Just because I'm actually kind of curious to see his kit, because I haven't really... Oh, there we go. Okay. I got bounties for that. See what else we got real quick. Ooh, that is very, very tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna save that up actually. I'm gonna save all that up. Save all that extra currency and everything up. It's not what I wanted. Yeah, let's... Let's start Lighter's story now. Well... Before we do that... I did say I actually wanted to try the demo for Light. This might actually make me decide whether I want to try and actually pull for him. Because I haven't really seen his kit. Morale over time. Consumes energy. Lighter also gains morale. Goes up to 100 morale. When his morale reaches 80, he will launch quick assist the next time he switches to the field. If his morale is 80 or higher, Lighter enters morale burst mode. Upon launching the 5th hit of his basic attack, Lighter enters morale burst state, increasing the power of light punch attacks and jab combos. Yeah, so this one I really was kind of interested about because he plays like an actual fighting character, like a brawly character. So I was actually kind of curious.
Get him. Gotcha now.
Open fire! Great hit! Maintain fire!
Okay, Lighter's cool. Lighter is definitely cool. I might actually have to get Lighter. Like, I do like his gameplay. I do like his kid. I do really like his kid. He fits that fighting game, like, type vibe, and it's great. Yeah, let's start the lighter quest at the very least. Alright, back to the outer ring we go. What could Caesar possibly want from the outer ring? In the outer ring. Let's go find out. Yeah, something tells me like lighter story quest is gonna be really, really fucking good. I'm gonna enjoy it. Now explain this celebration to me.
Let me give you an example. Say your gang gets into it with another gang, and you get sucker punched. But not long after, the two gangs make
Also,
peace.
I do like lighters. I do like lighters fit, by the way. Like, he looks cool. He plays, his playstyle is very good. Like, he has the whole thing. He has it all. Could you not like this character?
Exactly. That's what settlement days are for. In the Outer Ring, nobody just lets stuff like
I
that
really
slide.
hope his banner did really good. I want more characters like this that have...
Even though Caesar's the new overlord now,
They just have that cool kid on the block kind of vibe.
members. They've got 3 days to settle their beef by challenging each other. After that, it's time to let it go and move on. In these challenges, both sides put something on the line. Kind of like a wager. And when...
So that's what it's all about. But is it really okay for a delicate proxy like me to attend an event?
Yeah, it used to be pretty hardcore, but it's much more chill this year. After all, Caesar's not the type to hold grudges, and no one will come looking for trouble. This year's duels are mostly stuff like target shooting, rock, paper, scissors, tongue twisters, and the stakes are silly things like stale bread or a rabbit someone grabbed from their backyard. Oh, I just saw 2 gangs having a contest over who had the longer cat.
Longer cat, what? I'm sorry, what?
Pretty much. But hey, Caesar's having a blast, so I guess that's just the new Overlord's vibe. Since you're here, Proxy, if there's anything you're not happy about from our last job, now's the time to set.
I've enjoyed working with the Sons of Caledon, but...
Why are you looking at me like that? You're not holding a grudge against me.
Back in the Hollow, you accidentally stepped on Eos's foot.
Oh, really? But hey, that's a perfect excuse for a nitro fuel drink-off. What do you...
Nitro fuel drink-off, what?
Excuse for you to drink some nitro fuel.
It's not true. Actually,
It's like, yeah.
well with nitro fuel.
I was like, I want to get drunk.
But Caesar told me to make sure you have a good time, so I wanted you to get the full... Anyway, I'm wagering a Bang Boo ether battery. And if I lose, you can take it and give it to Eos as my opponent.
Yep, let's have a drinking contest then. Drinking contest it is.
As for my stake...
Alright. I'll go queue up at Steel Tusk. There's gonna be a lot of people buying nitro fuel today. Take your time looking around. We'll meet...
Wait, one notorious hunt. Let's see. I kinda want to go for currency and XP. I need to go for the currency and XP drop. That's a lot of double drops. That's a lot of double drops. 20 double drops on the standard stuff. If I'm reading that correctly. Get 2 of these and 3 of these. I'm gonna have to do these probably in a little bit. Alright, let's have our drinking contest. Down the elevator we go. Alright, we have our nitro fuel for our drinking contest. Alright. Yep, we did. I did. I mean, you did say you wanted a drinking contest, so let's go. Let's go lighter. caught me off guard, but the challenge is over, and I'll give you what was bet as promised. I accidentally stepped on Eos earlier. Please don't be angry anymore. Apparently, Lighter is a lightweight. Who knew? Yep. If you're looking for the Sons of Kalanon, that would be me. Well, one of its members, anyway. You probably won't accept a challenge like this. Man, this guy doesn't have any beef. He just wants to throw hands. He just wants to square up. Bet a can of cat food. Alright.
I'll go warm up.
Cat food and cat photos.
I didn't expect that you could challenge someone for a reason.
Well, for cat people, their cats are like family. So if they miss out on cute moments for whatever reason, it could be something that... So this challenge is valid. I'm ready to accept it and make amends. By the way, did you buy the Nitro Fuel raffle ticket?
What's that?
Nitro Fuel raffle ticket? What's that?
It's just a little extra fun to spice things up. You can buy tickets from the Nitro Fuel vendor and place your bet on who you think will win before the match. And by the way, if you bet on me, oh, you'll have all the Nitro Fuel you can...
But if you lose, you'll be paying for my...
There is no if. The champion never loses in the ring.
I mean, you are called the champion for a reason. Also, you're basically like Caesar's right hand, more or less. Well, one of them. You're like her muscle, man. Like, the muscle doesn't lose. Am I about to try and do a 10 poll for Lighter? Am I about to? I think I am before we end the stream. I kinda want to. I kinda want to. Actually, before we do that, Signal Shop. I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but now I kinda want to. Also, I want to see his W engine, to be honest. Okay, nothing super fancy, but that kind of fits for Lighter. Let's see, can we do it in 110 poll? Can we do it? Can we do it? Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Apparently not. Damn, I don't have enough. I need at least 300. So I need at least 2 more, probably. I'm gonna have... I have enough for one more. I have enough for one more. Can we get it? One more. I don't think so, but we're gonna try. Yeah, nah, we didn't get it. Oh well.
Time for standing by. Needs.
I have two.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I mean, hey, I'll take an extra Lucy. Almost have Lucy maxed out. I'll take that.
Good day. Hey.
Time for some hard.
A mission?
Awaiting.
Come on.
Did you?
It's our turn.
Ready and waiting.
If you need help, call me anytime. A mission? If you need...
I'm here, so we're good.
Oh, wait. Okay, I know what I need to do now. I know what I need to do now.
Standing by.
You want it? Good day, Proxy.
Equipment. This is what I needed. Okay, yep, this is what I needed. I need this. Enhance. Confirm. Make that a tier 3, thank you. Damn, I've almost got Lucy's engine maxed out, which is good. Considering I plan on using her for a build. Do I have... Yeah, I do have Piper's engine as well, okay. I have Lycagons too. I don't have hardly any engines for any of my characters. Which kind of sucks. Might have to start using Doe again too. Just because.
Guns, so double the accuracy.
And I think we're gonna end it there. I wasn't able to get lighter, but I tried. Alright, well, we'll catch you on the next one. Don't know what I'll be streaming. Probably more Marvel Rivals, because I have been enjoying that game a lot. So yeah, the next stream that we do will probably be more Marvel Rivals, and then probably some more Stardew, maybe, possibly, not entirely sure yet. But yeah, that's gonna wrap everything up. Have a great week, by the way.